Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I decided to do an update on the facelift technique. Now, a lot of y'all watched it, loved it, had so many questions on what kind of duct tape it is and so on and so on. And recently, from the person who worked at the place where I bought the Pros-Aide, gave me a tip on how to make it even more adhesive. So I'm gonna try that with y'all and we're gonna go through it and see how we feel like it. So the duct tape that I'm using, I personally say any type of transparent duct tape would work, but if you want like go psycho and specifically know what this is like Nasco. Like I don't even know where I bought this from. Products, like just any type of transparent duct tape would work. And you need the cream Pros-Aide, which is going to make it even more adhesive-y. You need alcohol. I use 99% to clean the surface before I apply the Pros-Aide, and scissors, and this silicone tip to just have the Pros-Aide on and like apply. So right now, before I start, I'm gonna put my head cap on. Now, a lot of you also mentioned in the comments like, oh, we don't wear a wig, or like we don't do this, like how do we do that? Well, this is specifically for people who wear wigs and they want to give themselves that snatch look. Like it could be like drag queens, it could be anyone basically who wear wigs. But if you want to do it with your natural hair, obviously there's going to be duct tape everywhere and it's not going to look as good.
A few moments later.
So I have my head cap on right now and I'm going to go clean the areas with alcohol. Now you don't want too much, just 1, 2, 3. This is it. I go for this side of my face where you can test it out, like where do you want the lift. Some people want it here, some people want it here. I want it here, so I want my brow to be lifted. So I'm going to do it here. I'm doing it here as well because I'm putting like double-sided adhesive for my wig. So basically I just clean up the whole surface with alcohol. Now here we go with the duct tape part. Now first I want to create a secure base. Now I don't go way too close to my forehead. I go a little bit higher and then I place it and I go all around my head. I usually recommend going around twice, nothing more, because you don't want to get a headache. Oh, the cover was on. Okay, so you could either use scissors or I'm using this blade that you like trim your brows or whatever. So the base is on and we're happy with it. Secure. Now we're gonna go with the Pros-Aide adhesive. I'm gonna open it up and make sure you close it really nicely and tightly when you're done, because it's gonna go all dry. Because I actually had Pros-Aide at home, but I opened it up and it was all dried out because it wasn't closed properly. So you don't need too much of it. I just grab this much and you just basically spread it out. I'm using it for the both sides. Now hopefully you won't be in a rush because this will take some time to clear out and dry out. Now because I want the adhesive to be very long lasting, I'm going to do the trick that I recently learned. So you get this much of the tape where you're gonna put here and lift, and you're gonna cut it. Before I used to just apply this. And then I'm gonna place this on a very clear table so it doesn't get stuck to anything like right now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply this adhesive on the tape itself as well. Like I'm not gonna go insanely crazy with it, just a little bit. Apply it to the tip like this. I recommend laying it flat on a table, obviously not on the sticky side, and just wait it out until it's cleared out. Now what we're going to do is we're just gonna wait patiently until these white things you see here becomes absolutely clear. So I'll be right back.
One eternity later.
Alright, now it's been about 10 to 15 minutes. The adhesives pretty much cleared out. Here you can see I'm putting some double-sided tapes because I'm gonna put my wig on and I want to get like stuck to it. I don't want makeup on this. Now, the moment of truth. These are the tapes. Now I'm looking at it, they still look pretty white, but I can tell they're like pretty dried out and ready to go. So I'm gonna carefully place them. Let me see if I can get a better angle for y'all. So I'm going to put it exactly where I put my adhesive on the skin and basically make sure it's secured. Touch, touch, touch. And now give it the lift. And I'm gonna go back and tape it to this base that I created. You can already see the difference. You can go as much as extreme as you want to, but I'm happy with this much because my skin is not floppy, but if you have old people's skin, then you need to want to pull it more. All right, let's go for the second tape. Now this tape is interesting. It mostly cleared out, but it has some white spots too. So I'm gonna go again on the skin part of everything and pull. So this is it. She's pulled, she's plucked, she's ready to roll. Now I'm gonna have my makeup artist put me in makeup and I'm gonna get ready in drag and you're gonna see the final result in just a moment.
One eternity later.
Here we are, the look is complete. Shout out to That Beauty for giving the stunning look. Might not notice the lift on these brows because these brows are painted on, but I feel the lift and that's what matters, and it's giving me a type of a look. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the ring bell button if you want to be notified whenever I upload. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram and TikTok if you want to see more content of me. So thank you everyone and have a nice life.